Welcome back, watch fans. Today we're going to be looking at a watch that I really fell in love with from the very moment that I saw it. As soon as it popped up for us, I felt as though it had to have its 10 or 15 seconds of fame, 15 minutes of fame, even because it deserves a little bit more. This watch definitely stands out and is completely different than what you'll find in most. Today we're going to be looking at the Jaeger-LeCoultre Tribute. This is the Geographic Reverso. This watch is absolutely phenomenal, and I really feel like Jaeger actually went the step above and really proved why, for me, they are my personal favorite brand. The watch itself actually was created, the Reverso selection was actually created in 1931. It was actually commissioned for the British military. They actually needed a watch that they could actually use kind of during their off time. During that time, they were actually present in India. And so they wanted something that they could actually use to give the officers a little bit more, free time and free space, but to have a piece that they could wear and enjoy as well. So they created the Reverso. The Reverso allowed them to actually have the time when they flipped on one side, but then it was a solid case cover by flipping back over. This allowed them to have the perfect polo matches, as you would believe it. And so that is really the purpose of why the Reverso was created. At this point, JLC has definitely went above and beyond, and with this new creation, I really felt that they set a standard that is completely separate from everyone else while still maintaining who they are true to DNA. For this tribute, it actually gives you everything that you're going to want in a watch if you're a traveler. So if you're a person who actually travels a lot, this is really going to give you a lot of fun features, but it still keeps, again, the DNA of who the brand is. When we look at it, the first thing that you actually see is the case back. Remember, we spoke of that solid case back for polo. Well, now with this tribute for the Geographic, it is actually giving you the 24-hour time zones for all 24. And it is on the reverse or closed case side. Now, I will make a note. If it is a little bit hard for you to see, do understand that this is a stainless steel case. It does have lacquer on the back. And with the actual cities being written in black, it is going to give you a little bit of contrast, but not too much. So do know that if that is going to be a little bit harder for you, that's something you're going to have to get used to, or at least for yourself, get used to knowing where your time zone is. For us, we're actually in Atlanta, Georgia, which means that we're going to fall under New York. So I automatically know on my Geographic that if I actually keep and concentrate closer towards the 8 o'clock position, I always know that I'm going to be more so in the correct time zone. What I do love too is the fact that it does give you two tones on the dial itself. So as that disc is rotating, it gives you a lighter dial to represent daylight hours and a darker portion that's actually going to represent the nighttime hours. That way you can clearly know. But again, it allows you to see all 24 time zones at once. Now, for the person who's not looking for that and is more so focused on where your current time is, guess what? Your home time is completely independent. So when you reverse that, you actually get the big date that's actually going to be at the top, and you get your full home time. This is going to allow you to see exactly what you're looking for without having to worry about anything else. I really feel like that is more than a fantastic feature because I do love complications, and I feel like every watch company should have something that is complicated but true to who they genuinely are. And with this Reverso Tribute Geographic, it does exactly that. Now, I do want to show you just a little bit of how to, because that's going to be one of the next things that everyone is going to ask. When you do finally find a piece like this, which is in stainless steel, or you can go with the 18 karat gold. However, that one is limited to 150 pieces. Here right now, we do have the stainless steel, and we want you to know how to operate it. So if you have those simple questions more so, continue to watch. So when we look more so at the how-to portion of the watch itself, we're going to look at a few things. We're going to look at the fact that it does come with the pusher or aperture, is what a lot of us actually call it, where it allows you to simply push the button in by using your metal aperture, and it will quickly change the date. If you're looking on the reverse side to actually change the disc itself, you simply pull the crown and you actually turn it, and you will actually see that it moves by city as we're doing that for the time zones. Now, a lot of people go, okay, well, that's awesome. So how do I actually use it if I just want to change my local time? Well, what we'll simply do is we'll reverse back over. and we're going to stop midway through. There's actually going to be a feature or function that allows us to change everything there. There's going to be a beautiful single silent lever that easily is pulled and triggered, and this is going to actually allow us to change those time zones as well. So the time does change here, and if we look on the back side of the Geographic, when we actually pull it, you can see the disc actually changing as well. So what you want to do is first align your actual city on this watch. And when you align it, it's actually going to allow you to control everything else. So once I have my city actually set, I can look to see what time it is across the world and instantly know. We want to know what you think of this amazing JLC piece in the comments here below at Swiss Watch Expo.